morning. Welcome to the Sanico Show. My name is Steve McLaughlin. I'm the Managing Officer of Flat Rock Solutions out of Flat Rock, North Carolina, up in the mountains. We're the manufacturer of Split. Split is a non-detergent product. Doesn't have any soap or detergent in it at all. All soap, all detergent works the same way. It sees a soil molecule and it sticks to it. Split does not do that. It sees a soil molecule and it splits it into its base atoms. Boom, knocks it down to its smallest pieces of what it was. All detergents, even properly diluted and properly applied, leave behind a residue on surfaces. And that residue does what it was designed to do. It attaches to soil as it comes in contact with it. So over time, what happens is on a hard floor, you'll have whatever sins are happening in that area, and then detergent, sticky detergent, and then the sins, and then detergent, and then the sins, and then detergent. Over time, your grout turns black. Over time, your carpet develops traffic patterns. The more you clean with detergents, the more you have to clean. Often the guy that sells your carpet will say, try not to clean for as long as you can. And then once it starts, it's, at first it's once a year, and then it's once every 8 months, and eventually you're down to, in an industrial setting, once every quarter, something like that. I'm here today, we're going to talk briefly, I've got 15 minutes and that's hard on me. I'm going to talk about carpet spotting, upholstery spotting is the same kind of thing, and I'm going to talk about tile and grout. I'll try to wrap it up in 10 minutes and leave a few minutes for questions. On carpet spotting, the best thing you can do if you see a spill is to dry it up immediately. Put a towel upon it and stand on it and wick it out of there. If you catch it when it's wet, you're better off. That's step one if you can do that. Step two, that's not realistic. I come in here, it's been down for a week, there it is. Okay, carpet spotting, you can spray it on there or you can, there's two different methods I'm fond of. The spotting I like, all carpet dries from the bottom up. So if you extract a carpet and it takes 12 hours to dry, it'll wick up spots. Will come back. They're gone today, they're back tomorrow. So I want to do it as low moisture as possible. On a carpet spot, what I would do is I would spray it lightly or wet a microfiber wiper. Wipe it toward the center, don't spread it out. Wipe it toward the center of itself. With Split, what'll happen is this will get all kind of crazy things. If it's an organic, non-solid molecular chain, it'll cut it. Human waste, blood, animal products, food, coffee, furniture polish, not furniture polish, shoe polish, hairspray. Anything organic will come off if you use Split. So method one is to spray it with a sprayer. Take a soft hand brush, lightly scrub it toward the center. It'll disappear with Split, and then you take another wiper, even though it's gone, wipe it up. There it'll be again. If there was a red wine stain, and you keep working it like we said, it'll go away. Wow, there it went. Wipe it up, it's red again. Transmission fluid I did at a Robert Bosch plant. It was red and it came off. I said, where'd it go? I said, it's still there. And I came back and wiped it up and it was red again because the dye was still there. You couldn't see it, but it was still there. The other method that we do a lot on upholstery, anytime it's giving you a hard time, just lightly rub it to the center with a brush. Seems to help. Another thing that works on upholstery is to take microfiber, and that's not dirty enough to really prove anything, but you just kind of work it with microfiber both directions. What's neat about this process, rather than any kind of an extraction process, is it'll be dry in about 15 minutes at the most. So you do that till it goes away. Coffee spots and stuff, tea, easy to get off. That'll be where you can sit on it in 15 minutes. Hand lotion, human sweat, often you see on the handles, it'll get that off like crazy. Either method works and works well for that. I did that in 5 minutes, didn't I? Tile and grout's actually my favorite. And this Split, by the way, is crazy. Come back and see our booth. I can show you pictures. It'll clean stuff I was never able to get off in all my life selling various chemicals. This stuff has some serious whammy. Ask your Sanico sales rep to come show you. If you have traffic patterns or stains that will not come out, ask them to come demonstrate for you. It will get it. It's crazy, crazy strong. Come see me in the back corner. Tile and grout's actually, let me real quickly go back to upholstery. I don't know if you can see that or not. That's one of my, I think my salesman in Northern Virginia's Jeep type vehicle that he'd already tried some other detergents, couldn't get it clean, and just doing what we just talked about, spray, rub it with a brush, and wipe it off, and he was able to get it completely out of there. That's not as good of an example, but that's a vinyl seat in a golf cart. Same thing. Strong product. Come see us. We have samples in the back corner, and we can give you directions how to do it. Tile and grout. When it was new, it was beautiful, and it's in a men's room. The men miss the urinals. They miss, you know. So we mop with sticky detergents. And then the next day, the men miss. And then we mop. The next day, the men miss, and we mop. And over time, the grout turns black, and it stinks of urine in there. And they say, and worse yet, disinfectant detergents. They're stickier, in my opinion. Quaternary ammoniums are stickier. So later, what we get is we get black grout. It stinks of tile. It stinks of urine in there. So we put cherry-scented things on the wall, and now it's got cherry-scented urine when you walk in the bathroom. It's burning my eyes. You know, I'm like, okay, stop. Throw the cherry things away. Turn up the volume. Can you tell me? Oh, you mean my voice? Thank you. Turning up the volume. Where was I? Oh yeah, the urine on the floor. And it's burning your eyes. So what we do is we throw the cherry things away and get in there and you mix split and you start scrubbing. And when I start scrubbing, I'm going to see I have a grout brush with skinny little fingers or a nylon brush, either one. This is a grit brush with skinny little fingers. It gets down in the grout and I see soil. Then I see heavy soil, and everybody's like, ah, cool. I'm like, nah, the old man's not excited. Keep going. All of a sudden, you start to see bubbles, and then you see heavy bubbles. There's no bubbles in split. That's coming out of your floor. And until it does, you're not done. When it does, and you see the heavy bubbles, you'll smell ammonia. That's the splitting of the urine, and now it's no longer urine. It's uric acid and salt and whatever makes up urine, and now it reads 0 on an ATP device after we vacuum it up. There's nothing organic left. But you can't just run over until you see some soil. Keep scrubbing until it gives you bubbles. And if you get, that's what it looked like. That's a different picture of bubbles. Bubbles. Same floor. So the floor dries like this, and when it does, it takes it about 45 minutes. It dries. Now the air is completely neutral in there. There's nothing burning my eyes at all. And everybody's like, wow, that's so cool. And you throw the cherry things away. Sorry, Mike. They're out, man. They waste money. Don't do it. I'm just kidding. So now we're back to this. But then all of that day, the men missed the urinal. That still happens again. Nothing changes. They still miss the dang urinal, you know. But that night, we come back and we mop with Split. We mop with the Green Label product. It's free rinsing. It's less expensive. And it splits it again. So the grout dries like that for the rest of your life. Every time, and the smell is gone. During the day, when the urine is on the floor, it smells of urine. But tonight when we mop, it'll dry back like this forever. If you don't put detergent back on it, that's how it comes again. That picture is kind of hard to see, but that's one floor that's really not that bad looking. I don't know if y'all can see that or not, but it's holding odors like crazy. That was a particularly odorific bathroom, just the detergent residue that's on it. So you can see where we cleaned one little section of it. I don't know if y'all can see. I'm sorry, I'm not getting all edges here really good. Any questions? Comments or questions? We have samples in the back corner. Please grab one of my cards. We can ship you samples if you need to test this stuff out. We have written instructions how to on the various surfaces. Same thing applies to all hard surface floors. If you have no wax floors in your facility, wow, the manufacturers love this stuff. I scrub, I see soil, heavy soil, suds, heavy suds, vacuum and rinse, and all the scratches appear to go away. The fake wood planks, the lines in between the planks go away. It goes back to its original look. We've got it all over the place in nursing homes and in hospitals and in veterinary offices. Lots of hardwood floors. Epoxy floors look like brand new when you do them, when you scrub them out. Just do that exact same procedure on anything. One final thing, and I'll stop. You really should not take Split and just mop your floor day one. If you do, it'll be a sticky mess. And why that is because it attacked the detergent that was on the floor. So what you do first is what I just said, either by hand or with a machine. You scrub till it gives up the bubbles. When it gives up the bubbles and you vacuum and rinse, now we're ready to start. And if you'll do that process, it's lights out, the shocking difference. We've got a lot better pictures and more pictures on the booth in the back corner over here.